What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Volcarona deck. We got a new Volcarona from the Black and White Duel set from the Black Bolt pack, and the art looks awesome. And it's got a pretty cool ability too. Towards Scale says you must discard a basic fire energy card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned. So Volcarona can burn our opponent's active Pokemon, which is just like Volcanion EX, which is another Pokemon that can burn our opponent's active Pokemon. It's cool that we have options now in Volcarona, but Volcanion is a little bit easier to use because it just has to be in the active spot, and it is a basic. Even though it is an EX, it gives up extra prizes. It's just having the access to the status or special condition ability is really important. So Volcarona is still pretty cool, and it's a nice budget option maybe, or not non-EX single prize option, but I wanted to try it out either way. It is the stage 1 evolves from the Larvesta. You got 120 HP, attack Fire Wing does 70 for a fire and 2 colorless, not amazing. Weak to water, 1 retreat cost is kind of nice. The way we're going to be playing it is with Magmortar. Magmortar, of course, adds 30 damage to burn in between turns, and that's per Magmortar. So if you have, say, 2 or 3 or 4, you're adding 30 or 60 or 90 or 120 if you have all 4 out. And that's on top of the 20 that burn usually does. So you can hit for 140 at max with burn in between turns. And then if your opponent flips tails, they remain burned and then can take another 140 going back into your turn. This deck overall though isn't the most competitive, or at least I haven't found it to be. It's a work in progress. I've liked the burn decks in the past, and I liked using Volcanion with Magmortar, but I wanted to try out Volcarona because it's new, and yeah, so I'll throw up the full thing on the screen so you can see it. The deck is maybe not the best way to use the Volcarona, to be honest, and numbers could be adjusted, could definitely be optimized and tested more, but these games take a long time, and I'm ready to just try and record, and hopefully we can get some good games and show off how the deck can work. Basically, Budew is our attacker. We're trying to burn, get knockouts with the burn, slow them down with a Budew. Budew will prevent them from playing rare candies or getting more basics down, so we can potentially knock out little Pokemon and just win the game through burning stuff. But some games it's not gonna work like that. Most games it probably won't. We also have a TM Devo to de-evolve the guys if they do get evolved, and then we have Ursaluna EX to get knockouts at the end of the game to try and take out bigger Pokemon, or with burn it can knock out even bigger Pokemon, like fully evolved stage 2s. Let's go over the numbers real quick, and then we'll hop into the games. So we got 3 Budews. Budew's the main attacker. We're going to be using it quite a lot. It also can attack for free, so we don't need to put energies on it, which is very nice. 30 HP though, it will be a problem with Monkey Dory running around, so we're going to have to put charms on it, or try and knock out the Monkey Dories, or just not leave damage on the board if possible by just stacking enough Magmortars where we'll knock out whatever's in the active spot. But it does prevent our opponent from playing items, so it's pretty good as an attacker with the burn. Then we have the 2 Larvesta, 2 Volcarona, 4 Magmar, 4 Magmortar. You kind of want to put 2 Volcaronas down, but at the same time, the more Volcaronas you have, the less Magmortars you can have. So honestly, like, putting down 2 of these is fine, and having 3 of these is fine, or putting down 1 of these and having 4 of these. It could go either way, but this is the Larvesta we're playing as a true retreat cost, but it's got a good amount of HP. None of them, I think there actually is one that's buddy poffinable, but I don't think it's worth it because then we're going to be getting sniped by Dragapult. But honestly, maybe it would be. My thought process is because Magmar isn't going to be buddy poffinable, no matter which Magmar you play, they'll have too much HP. I'm going with Trolley for the A-Spec anyways, so we're not going to probably be playing Poffins because of that alone. So just having the Larvesta that has the most amount of HP is why I'm going with it. And then the Magmar, just the best Magmar, I thought. Most amount of HP, its attacks are decent, like Larvesta. And also, if we don't have 2 Volcaronas down, Magmortar's attack here does have a chance to burn, and we may be using it in this video because we have a couple reversal energies in here. Magmortar's attack, it does 90, and then flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is burned. If this wasn't a coin flip, that would make things a lot easier, and Magmortar would be kind of cool because you could just stack these and attack with reversal. But we have to flip heads, unfortunately, so we're not going to depend on that. But if we only put down 1 Volcarona, it may come down to that. So then we have Fez for the draw, Ursaluna, of course, Precious Trolley for the A-Spec, For the other Pokemon search, we have 2 Nest Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, 2 Artisan. We actually also have a couple Hildas in here, which is why we don't have just 4 Ultra Balls. But we don't need as many like Nest Balls because we have the trolley. Still nice though to get down like our Fez. And then Artisan constantly will find us our Budews or whatever we were needing. 3 counter catchers just for our guest. We're probably going to be going behind, and it's nice to be able to use that and then have our supporters still to play. We also have 4 Pokégear to find Arven, since we're trying to go like Precious Trolley, get an air balloon to pivot into a Budew probably, and then just start item locking and then set up 3 Night Stretcher and 1 Super Rod for recovery. We need to find fire energies for the Volcarona, so otherwise just 4 Night Stretchers would probably be the way to go. And we also need to find the fire energy probably every single turn, because otherwise if our opponent remained burned, that means they flipped tails twice, which I don't know about you, but as I've played this, that has never happened. So we're going to need to reburn every single turn. So we're going to need a bunch of fire energies. So we're going to need to be able to get them back with a Night Stretcher or Super Rod, but we're also going to need to be able to get back our Budew. So the 3 Night Stretcher and Super Rod I like for the recovery. Then we have 1 Earthen Vessel again to find the energies. You can find Earthen Vessel off of Arven. I think that's it for the trainers or items. Then we have the 4 Arven, 4 Iono, and 2 Hilda. 4 Arven and 4 Iono I'm pretty confident on. I do like that. And then the 2 Hilda I ended up adding when I added the reversals. I like the idea of it because it finds us in energy and evolution, but sometimes we don't like benefit that much from it. But in theory, if we get it when we need it, it's pretty good. It can find us a reversal or the fire, and then it can find us Magmortar or Volcarona. So seems pretty decent. And then for the tools, we have 3 air balloons, since Magmortar and Magmar have 2 retreats, and our Larvesta. So when we're trying to use Budew turn 1, we need to be able to retreat out of the active. So, and also all of those guys can get trapped later on, which is pretty annoying. So I like 3 air balloon. Then we have 2 charms for the Budews, and then the 1 TM Devo. TM Devo is different in here than Frostlass because we're not spreading damage on the whole board. We're just spreading it on the active. So it's not as good, but it's still a win condition. So let's hop on the games. Hopefully we can show off the deck. All right. Getting into this first one here. Fingers crossed, hoping for the best. I really like the burn and status decks. I like burn also because it's like lesser used than poison, because it's probably not as good, but and Volcarona is definitely not as good as Volcanion, but again, it's like, oh, I want to try it out even more. So hopefully we can get to work a little bit. A couple other ways I was thinking about using it, and I didn't try everything out, but nice, was Walking Wake with the burn from the Volcarona. The thing is though, it's just, you know, your basic EX attacker deck, you kind of want to be able to go fast, and Volcarona being a stage 1, it's not as fast as Volcanion. So I didn't try that one out, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. All right, Golden Go. Hey, we can knock them out with weakness with the reversal energy. Oh, and they got another mulligan. Okay, seems like it's just the normal Golden Go, not like Joltik, because we're seeing all these different energy types. Took 2 mulligans, yeah. Seems to be just Golden Go. I was also trying the Magcargo that has the Lava Zone ability. That's kind of cool. It burns when your opponent's Pokemon switches out from the bench to the active. But they have to do it. It's not like when you boss or whatever. So I liked it, but it was overall just like another stage 1 you had to set up, and more difficult to kind of set that up, and the Volcarona and the Magmortars, and get the burn with the fire energies. So ended up cutting it, and yeah, just the max amount of Magmortars and Magmars, and then the 2/2 Volcarona. So far it seemed the best. And then Ursaluna and Fez, definitely solid. And then the Budew is like, it's not the most exciting, but it's pretty much the only thing you could attack with, because you don't have the ability to get energies. Like, you don't have the ability to set up another attacker. So, but I don't know, maybe like a whole burn deck with single prizers like Volcarona, Magmortar, Magcargo with area 0. I don't know. All right, what do we get? Ooh, I would like an Arven. They didn't do nothing besides just play a bunch of guys down. Did they? Oh, they just had that in their hands. Well, Arven? Let's go, baby. It's just that easy. And the trolley is in the deck. Let's go. We could charm or air balloon. I think air balloon because this guy's dying and everybody who we're gonna put down doesn't have free retreat. So we don't want to put down an extra Budew. We want to put down like one Larvesta. Oh, we prized 2 Magmars. All right, we'll put down 2 Larvesta. Maybe we do put down a second Budew then. 2 Larvesta, 2 Magmars. We could put down Fez already, but I don't know if we want to do that. We have 2 reversals. We do have the Devo. All right, whatever. It'll be hard to keep track of everything. I didn't see if Earth and Vessel was in here. That's kind of an important card. I do think we do that. I mean, I don't know if they'd be able to knock out Fez. So maybe we do that, because I'd rather not put down the stupid extra Budews. Having extra buddies on the board is super annoying. And we'll put an air balloon on this Larvesta because it's probably like not going to be helpful to have an extra one of these down. So they shouldn't hopefully chase it. They'll probably chase the Magmortars or the Volcarona. So yeah, let's do that. It has 2 retreat anyways. Sorry if you guys hear the traffic sounds. I don't know what is happening outside. But we have Ultra Ball for Volcarona. We have the fire in hands. And I mean, their golden goes aren't too difficult to knock out. And the Devos aren't too difficult to, you know, set them up for a Devo. We do need the 2 Magmortars though. So if our Magmortars do get chased down, that'll be annoying. Thankfully we didn't prize a 3rd Magmar. And I believe they play a bunch of bosses, so I mean, maybe they can just gust around our buddy whole game, gust down our Magmortars and stuff, but hopefully not. With weakness and with Magmortar's attack, we're doing 90, but then we still need 2 Magmars, 2 Magmortars set up, because we're hitting for 180, and then we need to do another 80 damage, which requires 2 Magmortars. So I don't even know if it's going to be a good idea to attack with Magmar. I keep calling him Magmar instead of Magmortar. Crispin? Okay, maybe they are playing Joltik. Why Crispin? That seems unusual. Maybe you just play a Crispin to get Monkey Dory. Shoot. To get an extra energy out. Like 1 on Monkey Dory, 1 on a Golden Go in a turn. I don't know. All right. Do we use a Night Stretcher right now? Probably. But then we Ultra Ball for the Volcarona and then Iono. And then Fez after Iono and Iono. Let's see. What do we top deck? Okay, there's an extra air balloon. So we can Ultra Ball away. Do we Ultra Ball away the air balloon? I think possibly. And do we get rid of a fire? Something like that. I don't think we want to get rid of Ionos. And I don't think we're going to have to worry about them trapping things. So we just needed to have the 1 air balloon for a pivot. And I don't want to get rid of the bear yet. So yeah, I think we do this. Yeah, One Volcarona. Wow, we only have one in the deck. That's all right. And I think we do use a Night Stretcher for Budew. We'll burn them, then Iono. And hopefully we find Magmortars, like 2. So that we can get them in range of Devo. Alright, we didn't find any. Okay. Well, we can do this. And there's the vessel I was curious about. Alright, we got one. Hopefully they just don't pivot, and hopefully they flip tails. I think that's a good plan. We're just gonna retreat into Budew and item lock. Because I can't counter catcher burn again, like we can only use this guy's ability once per turn, I believe. And yeah. So I believe they have 70 HP, right? Wow, looks weird. All right, classic, and they flipped heads. So we need to reburn. I'm guessing they're gonna chase down Magmortars too. I don't know, maybe they go after Volcarona. Without reversal energy, Magmortar probably just doesn't seem as valuable, but knowing that we have a reversal, I'm like, all right, we gotta get the max value out of these guys. Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully I don't think they'll ever be able to set that up, right? Because they'll need rare candy. Well, I think we're just going to burn, and I don't know. We'll be able to do 180. We could attack with the Magmortar, take 2 prizes. I don't think that seems like a good idea. Maybe we could counter catcher this. Like, but there's no way we're gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to set up damage on all of them. For a board wipe with TM Devo. Also, did they draw with all of their guys? 1 coin bonus? No, they didn't. Huh. All right, that's our last Budew. I don't know. All right, well, I think we will just burn this guy then. I'm just mapping out the prizes. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to make it. I think we want to keep them item locked as long as possible. So, and I don't think we want to waste our counter catcher yet. Though we could, and maybe they whiff. Have we lost a counter catcher yet? We haven't. All right, I don't want to Iono this turn, so let's see. Do we have extra counter? Okay, we do. All right, let's do this instead. We are going to counter catcher. We're going to bring up the other guy. We'll Ultra Ball away something. Wait, we haven't even fezzed yet, have we? Nice. All right, we got the Magmortar. We don't even need Ultra Ball. Counter catcher this guy. He has no energy. Go for the burn. Okay, I think this is good. So now if we TM Devo, we take 1 prize. And there's the heads again. If they don't move this, or they don't get the knockout, that would be super huge. So then we can counter catcher up another golden go. I don't know if that's the right play, but that's what I was thinking about doing. Or maybe we just try and take a knockout this way. Because then maybe Magmortar plus Ursaluna could take another 2 prizes. But all right, so they're moving it, so never mind. Ignore all of that. And they have Lavincia. We do want to bump that, because then they... And they have 2 lightnings on their discard, damn it. I think we're going to item lock and burn again. With an Iono. Hopefully we can bump this stadium and find a Budew to item lock. And then we're going to TM Devo next turn, or the turn after that. And maybe put Genesect in the active? I don't know. That would be good if we could have Genesect in the active and TM Devo. But we're just going to burn item lock this turn. I don't know if we have enough time to do this. All right, that's Budew. And we actually needed that because I don't think there was a Budew in the deck. So we'll Budew. I mean, we could just knock them out with a Magmar. And then we could TM Devo. Later, but I think they're going... Oh, they still need to find boss for Fez. But I think they could find boss and use, like, superior energy retrieval knockout Fez. So yeah, I don't think we can let them use the retrieval cards. I think that's why they haven't killed the Fez yet. And we're just playing Iono. Fez, hopefully find Artisan. Charm. There we go. That's pretty good. And we have Devo. That's pretty huge. We got like everything we wanted. And yeah, we just leave this dude here. If we got the second Magmortar on our whatever turn it was, that we got 50 HP on this guy, classic heads. This guy would have also been in range of Devo. But at least we have 2. So that, I mean, we'll be getting 2 prizes. So that's good. Okay. Not great now they get to draw more cards. But they haven't... Son of a... But they haven't even been using all of their good as golds. Or all of their coin bonuses. I guess last turn they maybe did Cypher. Well, Iono doesn't stop that. It'll just gonna draw right into it. Maybe I shouldn't have benched Fez, but I think we kind of needed it to find pieces so far. All right, well, we can counter catcher this guy and Devo. And then they're at 2. So then we could hopefully knock out this guy with a Magmortar and then bear for game. I don't know. That's the plan. So Who do we want to put in the active with an energy on it? Honestly, like Magmortar with a reversal on it would be okay. I don't think I want to put down. I wish, dude. If we didn't prize 2 Magmars, that would be kind of cool. Countercatcher this guy. Maybe I should have thinned or done everything else first, but you know I didn't. All right, there's Hilda. Do we need to play that now? I mean, that finds us a reversal. Oh yeah, that's the thing. We need an energy, because if hypothetically we could burn this guy. No, there's no reason to burn it. Okay, yeah. I think we just play this. I guess we do this. Because we could get that back with a thing. And Super Rod. I don't know if they play Hand Disruption, so I'm just going to not play it yet. We're just going to play Devo. All right. So we get 2 prizes. Maybe we could get a Magmar. Classic. All right, no Magmar, no Volcarona. There's 2 Magmars and a Volcarona in there. Now hopefully this guy's stuck. Yeah, just hopefully this guy's stuck. If they're not stuck, that's gonna suck. But we need them to be stuck. And then we're gonna KO them with Magmortar. And an Iono maybe. And then we bear for game. How many Ionos we got? 2. Dude, we're so good. This actually might be possible. Okay, that's not as good. But they've lost 2 air balloons. Didn't keep track of if we shuffled lightnings into the deck. I don't think so. I think they just got them back, discarded them every time. I think if they get a knockout, we can't win. Or I just attack with Bear and Iono and hope they can't knock out Bear, but do we have an air balloon left ourselves? I guess we could move the Bear. But then we need something to take a hit. Okay, couple things. Iono, Artisan. Honestly, counter catcher on the golden go with the metal energy. Okay. Okay, there's the Iono. All right. I think the plan is attack with Magmortar. They have to have boss. Magmortar doesn't kill though unless we discard a fire, so we have to use Night Stretcher. Because we have to burn them. But do we want to try and go for the KO on a golden go? That would mean we'd have to Arven or Iono into counter catcher. I don't think all of that's going to happen. And is there a reason not to just Ultra Ball for a Bear right now? I don't think so. think we'll do that. I should have looked in the deck, but I didn't. Night Treacher for a fire. Burn them. And yeah, we'll definitely kill them. Then I can Super Rod back in. Two fires. And a Budew. Oh yeah, we're down all of our Night Stretchers, so yeah, just so we have stuff. I don't know if we'll need a Budew. We shouldn't need the Budew. I mean, if they knock out, it's possible. No, they have Levincia too. I think we just get all the fires, and then I play Iono, right? And then hope they don't have Gust. Something. They need Gust. I didn't find the stadium bump, but hey, we got, there's the tails we've been waiting for. All right, well, it was a pretty close one. We came within 2 prizes. Last 2 prizes are 2 Magmars. They need Gust, energy thing. And I mean, if they have Gust, it wouldn't, yeah, it doesn't matter that we bench this early because they just need 2 prizes. So. And we actually can move, and we have enough energies to burn and attach Ursaluna. So we don't even need them to knock us out here if they, for some reason, don't have everything. They've not played a single boss. So I'm not feeling super optimistic. But I guess they do need 5 energies, but they've also not played. They've also not played a superior. So yeah, I think it was a good effort, but yeah, I don't know if maybe I shouldn't have benched the Fez. I mean, we also didn't have anything to work with. We didn't have the extra Magmars. It was a pretty close battle. You got it, right? All right, there it is. Well, I can forfeit to speed it up, but I'm just gonna let him finish it up. But it was a very close game, and pretty kind of happy with how it went. We got to use the reversal thing. We got to do the TM Devo. If we just found the Magmortar a little quicker, we could have gotten 3 prizes, which I don't know if that actually would have made a difference or not. If we did get 3 prizes off of Devo, I guess we could have then gotten a knockout on Togepi with a Budew and burn. All right. What are you doing, man? You're finding extra energies right now? I believe their hand is 6 energies right now, so. But maybe they needed that. I don't know. Nope. Okay. Cool. I'm actually pretty happy with how that first one went. Didn't get the results. Came within inches of winning, but we got to do everything that we wanted to do pretty much. So got to see how it works and how the deck, the games, it takes so long. You come within inches of winning, and yet it's like from the beginning, it seems like maybe it's not going to, you're not going to be able to win. And then, yeah, you don't win. So I don't know. It's a fun deck, and I think you can win. Maybe with some changes, it'd make some, something to make a big difference. But that's how a lot of the games have been going. And it's still fun, but winning feels good sometimes. the deck, whoa, Okay, they have Typhlosion, Charizard, and Ho-Oh. These aren't all in the same deck usually, but I can see it. They'll do use the fire energies. The Volcanion burn is kind of like, okay. All right, I'm just gonna get a Arven. Fuck. All right. Well, what did they do? Did they even play anything? Hey, well, we got 2 of these. It's kind of cool. They didn't. Well, hopefully, we could attach so that we could retreat this, but we play 3 air balloons and we need the fires, so we're just gonna unlock. Basically, Frostlass, Monkey Dory, Budew kind of is similar to Volcanion Magmortar Budew, but I think the Frostlass, Monkey Dory, Budew is better. And then this is similar to Volcanion Magmortar, except I think Volcanion Mortar is better than Volcarona Magmortar. But we're, you know, single prizer, which is kind of cool. Kind of similar to the Monkey Dory Frostlass, but I think that's better than both of these burn decks. I'm not sure. I really did like that Magcargo though, just because of how unreliable burn is, with flipping tails or heads, whatever, half the time. I don't know what's happening. We'll take it though. Okay, well, we got that, but we have nothing else. So we item lock. Magmortar's Lava Zone, Magcargo's Lava Zone ability kind of gives you some like consistency with the burn, but setting that up in addition to a burning guy, I think that plus Volcanion would actually be more reasonable. But you just probably want Magmortars at that point. I think it's hard to justify the Magcargo with Magmortar around. Are we just, I think we may just get swept by a single Typhlosion. Hopefully we can find something. They got 100 HP on the Quilava. All right. Okay. Another reason why some more supporters would be cool. I mean, we do have, with Pokégears, we have 14. We need Arven, like right now. So we can just go Arven. Air Balloon Trolley. But it's not looking fantastic. Have they added more than, have we seen more than, no, they do have a third one. I was gonna say, if they only hypothetically have 2 Typhlosions, like, all right, we could probably deal with 2. But more than 2, not great. The nice thing is, they're playing these Ethans and it really doesn't matter, the damage. I guess to knock out Magmortar with boss, but... Alright, here we go. What do we got? What do we got? Classic. Alright. I'm gonna do that. Gonna grab our Budew. And... counter catcher this guy? That doesn't seem great. We have nothing. So I'm going to. And I could attach, but I think we hold it for Volcarona. Yeah, hopefully they just play all these Ethans, because then our Ionos will be a lot better if we get to play them. Then the Quilavas won't be as good of just like ability. They're not like Dracloaks, you know, once your Ethans are gone. Basically not doing anything. Also, with the Walking Wake build of Volcarona, I was thinking about, that was like the one I was thinking about using most. We're only hitting for 260. Walking Wake, it does 120 base and then another 120 if they're statused. And it's cool because it goes through anything. You know, it goes through Cornerstone, Mimikyu, Frigoraph, whatever ability wall Pokemon there are. But then it's only hitting for 260. Alright, we'll get another Magmar. And it's a water type, so you're not even hitting things for weakness, really. Oh man, what is this game? I don't know if we can come out of this. A Frostlass deck at this point, you know, you can spread damage to all of the guys. Devo's reasonable. I don't know why that's there. All right, Charizard. Oh, and this Ho-Oh is gonna heal everybody. Sorry. I've been testing this for quite a while. If they just attached Ho-Oh, we could try and Gusting Charizard. Okay. They're just retreating, okay. Gusting Charizard still seems reasonable, maybe? I'm not sure. Or we gust back up Ho-Oh, actually. What am I saying? Okay. And we didn't prize any Magmars this time. Do you have Fez? We prized a Magmortar. Devo. Uh-oh. Oh, Ursaluna's there. Okay, cool. This is our last counter catcher, though. Well. Hopefully we find something. I don't really want to bench. We could have technically gotten another Budew down. This guy only attaches to bench, right? Cool. Devo. I don't think we wanted to do that. Basically just having multiple Budews on your board ends up sucking. But we're going to do it here because we have absolutely nothing, and hopefully we draw into something. Monster in your tree may attach two basics to one of your bench Ethans. Yeah. So they just have to have it in their hand. Yep. All right. Maybe... I don't know how many fires they play. We're out of counter catcher anyways until we find our last one in the prizes. Okay, Charm helps us not at all. Brick, man. I don't know what we can do here. I think it's just a wrap. Attack with Buddy one more time, but we have no more counter catchers. We've not found the Volcarona. Yeah. Let's see. Do we find anything? Otherwise, we're just gonna scoop. I mean, they're at 2 anyways. Classic. We're still scooping. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's not have a bricky start. Actually, haven't had too many terrible starts like that. Usually, Buddy buys enough time where you're... I mean, how many times did we just dead draw? That's why, I mean, maybe in my opening hand, did I have something else I could have done besides Ionoing? Because, like, you could, you know, you got to be careful not to Iono everything to the bottom of your deck, but I don't think that's what happened in that one. I don't think we Ionoed a dozen supporters to the bottom of the deck. I'm actually going to check while we're waiting for our opponent here. Let's see. I had... I Pokégeared. I had Arven and Pokégear. What are we playing? Swinub? Uh-oh. Okay. I had Arven. I had Pokégear and Iono. That was my opening hand. And then like a bunch of nothing, basically. Alright, cool. This hand's much better. And they have a lonely Swinub. I think we win! I think we win! Woo! Well, we're not gonna actually win, but if we could do the donk thing, we could have won with the Volcanion and Tiamiivo. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe we get the Larvesta here instead of a Fez, just in case we don't win here. But they are going to be able to call for family. So, yeah, I think we get down the second Larvesta maybe. And let's see, we have Devo, we had the bear, we have 2/2, we have the rod. How many reversals are in there? None. Okay, we prize both reversals, okay. All right. Maybe I should have just left the spot open, but feels bad to not fill it up when we can. I just don't think getting Fez makes sense yet, because they're not actually going to start getting knockouts like Golden Go would in that first game. So next turn we can just go Ultra Ball, discard Nest Ball, Night Stretcher. We also have to discard something with Vessel. Well, if they have nothing, I guess we're not going to worry about it. Well, they're going to call for family, so never mind. We're not going to win yet. All right, never mind. What do we get? There we go. That's fantastic. This is a perfect time to use Hilda. Hilda gets us Volcarona. We drew the Magmortar. And we have a Budew, and we do win now. I think we do win now. Wait, are we gonna be 10 short? Then we might be 10 short. Just kidding. Woo! Let's go! This is pretty satisfying. This is pretty nice. Nope. Let's go. I don't know what was best for them, but I think getting more guys down would have been good. And yeah, I think we would have been 10 short because we would have done 30 less. So they would have been at 90. So, but we'll take it. All right. We squeaked out a win there. We'll take it. I think I want to get one more just because that was a quick one. Typhlosion was like not a freaking game. And then Golden Go was a pretty good match, but... or game, or whatever the heck. I'm going to try and get one more and see what happens. Excuse me, just to show some more variety of what the deck can actually look like. We'll see. I think this will be the first time we actually go first. I'm not sure though. I can't remember if we did for the Typhlosion game. All right, Mulligan. Cool, they did too. Okay, Raw Trolley. I do like that. And we're up against Slacking. Okay. Jets, rare candies. Okay, all right. Raw Trolley is pretty good. Shut up, bitch. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's just do that. And we can Arven for the thing. We can Arven for Ultra Ball Air Balloon. And yeah, I am bench locking myself with all the Magmars, but I think we do that. See how many reversals are in there. Good, we have 2. We have Devo. And 2 Magmars. Magmortars. Ursaluna, cool. And we'll slap this on this guy already. Yeah, should be good. That's pretty good. Ideal turn going first. Just open trolley without a supporter. Yeah, Fan Rotom is what I was thinking about. So the charm will be good for Budew, though I don't know if it'll matter next turn, because if they put Fan Rotom in the active, we're just going to kill it possibly right now. Nah, I don't think we'll have enough damage yet. Okay, no monkeys. I do like that. And I don't think Zorua is an attacker, so it's just the 2 Slackoths and then the Fan Rotom. We're just gonna Jet, or do you have a TM Evo too? That would be frustrating. Okay, Boomerang. That's cool. Okay, cool. No TM Evo. Oh wow, that's pretty good. Oh, we'll get a balloon and Pokégear. Could get an Ultra Ball, but Pokégear seems better, so we have something we can do next turn. We do need energy. We do need more Magmars, Magmortars. All right, retreats. We'll evolve this one. Evolve this dude. I don't really even know if it's worth burning this, but we're doing 50, 60. I don't know. I think let's do it. Okay. That's pretty good. So they definitely are going to be pressured to move. I don't think they want to stay in the active, because if we get more Magmortars down, we just kill this thing. We actually could knock this thing out if they don't move it. Okay, they're not even evolving. They got, oh, just kidding. They have everything. I didn't realize, or I forgot what they Fan Rotomed for. Okay. So we didn't know they had both Vigoroths. Okay, what are you trading away? Ultra Ball? Rare candy. That makes sense. Hopefully they don't find the energy, man. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We don't even need a fire energy. All right. I do want to find Magmortars though. All right, that's a Magmortar. So we will grab that and grab the fire. This doesn't actually make a difference in terms of the damage that we're doing here, but wait. I think we're 10 short still. Yeah, we're 10 damage short. It's okay. At least we get to save the fire. What is this game? What is going on right now? Well, the nice thing is, oh, it's nice and not nice. Actually, no, it's totally fine. We'll knock this guy out with Budew, but it's their Fez, so it doesn't matter that we're knocking out with damage. So they shouldn't be able to get it back or whatever, you know? Very, very fortunate. Not going to lie. Mist Energy Town Store. Well, we will benefit from the town store as much as they do. Kind of. Oh my god, wait a second. Slacking's never going to be able to attack. I can't remember what Slacking's ability says exactly, but I'm pretty sure if we don't have an EX in play, they can't attack. All right, I'm so happy we didn't put down Fez. Yeah, this is going pretty good. Easy. All right, what comes up? Whatever comes up is dying it, unless it's Zoroark. But I don't think they would put that up since they just struggled to move Fez. Iono? I don't really have much going for my hand here. Hit them with the burns, they're dead. Yeah, we do need fire. I'm gonna take another prize, so yeah, we'll Iono. Get 4 cards instead of 3 next turn. And we found more Ionos. I think we did shrink their hand by 1, maybe. I don't know, though. Okay, the Ultra Ball. What was in our hands? This is the perfect matchup. I didn't realize it until 10 minutes into the game, but it's pretty good. All right, yeah, we didn't need Nest Ball. We didn't need any of that. And what does your ability say, sir? If your opponent has no EX or V in play, this Pokemon can't attack. Cool, cool. Well, let's see if they have that stadium. The stadium that makes it so they can attack. Hopefully not, and we do have one more Artisan. So we can bump it if they do have the, is it Watchtower? How much damage does this guy do? Max Belt? Yeah, he won't need that. Colress. Okay, that can get them the stadium if they have it. If they don't get it, I'm pretty sure they must not play it. Okay, they do have it. Damn it. All right, so we want to find our counter stadium. I think I don't know if I do want to shuffle the deck. Air Balloon. If we're going to sacrifice something, it's this Magmar, so I could put an air balloon on this. Nah, no, I do want to shuffle the deck because the Artisan. All right, so we're gonna Ultra Ball away this. And that. I mean, both are important. I don't know if I want to give up the... I think we get the Budew. I don't know if... Maybe I should have gotten rid of the air balloon. Maybe. I think I'm just going to put it down so we don't draw into it. I don't know. If we have to sacrifice Magmar next turn. Oh, wow. Well, that's pretty good. Now I have the item lock, but we don't have burn. And we bumped the stadium, so they need to find another stadium. So it was good to shuffle the deck, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have found that. Now, I don't know how many stadiums they play. I would think maybe one more at the most. Which kind of sucks because... Wait a second. That wasn't our Artisan. That was their Artisan. So we have another Artisan in the deck we could bump. You frickin'... What the... And you're killing my freaking Mothman? Alright, I think we prized the other one too. I can't remember though. I'm gonna try and Nest Ball. And then we will Pokégear just to thin if we can first. Nope, you're not going down. Oh, thank God we have that. All right, but we have the Volcarona too. Is there our last Artisan here? Oh my God. All right, what do we want? I mean, I think we'll just take what we can get. Earthen Vessel, Nice Stretchers. Okay. I don't love that. Yeah, we need a supporter there. Oh, they play the single prize one too? That guy needs ignitions though, which they just added, but still. I think there's still a chance we could win. I don't think we bench Fez until it is our last resort. Because we can't even attack with anything. Like we need, yeah, that doesn't do it. I think next turn we could bench Fez since we'll be behind. We can attack with the Magmortar. And we sack this turn, I think. And I don't think we Rod because we want to find stuff. And maybe playing like more aggressive cards like Boss and whatnot. I don't know. If we're able to do stuff like this consistently. But this hasn't happened more. I don't think this has really happened in other games I've played, so. They have 320 HP. We can knock them out with Burn plus Bear. And this guy doesn't KO Bear. So. Okay, there's a reversal. But that doesn't guarantee a knockout, does it? we do 80 or 90 plus 110. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. And I don't think we want to put anything back yet. Really don't know what we can get that is going to make this work, so I think we just do Fez. Hilda, okay. Then we got the knockout with Bear. But they have Ignition in hand. Yeah, then we got the knockout. It's pretty good. And yeah, we're doing 11 plus 90. That's not enough. I mean, we could hope that they stay burned and then get knocked out going back into our turn. No, we're still short because we're doing 220. I guess. No, I think we do take the knockout here. I'm not sure. And do we rod? I don't think so. What? Oh my god, they turned off my own ability. Fuck. Oh shit. All right. Well, I just screwed myself. My bad. All right, so we're just gonna lose now this way. Well, that was a terrible way to end the game. It looked good, and then, yeah, I didn't realize that turned off my ability too. So, yeah, we couldn't use Bear. We could have attacked with Magmortar, and then hoped that they flipped Tails. Because they would have 90 more damage on them right now, right? And they actually did flip Tails too, which is hilarious. So they would have 210. No, that still wouldn't be enough. Then we'd have to burn them again. Well, I think that's a good one to end it on. Sorry about my misplays. I just did the math though. We definitely wouldn't have killed still if we attacked with Magmortar. We did 90 and they had 20 on them already. And then we were doing 110 with a burn. So we would have had 220, 240, 330, and they have 340 HP. So yeah, we would have had to then burn them again and Iono them or whatever. Get a knockout with something else that we didn't have and Iono them because they had the ignition in their hand. And they would have only had one prize left. Excuse me, but they also could have had boss or... Yeah, they could have also had boss in their hand and would have been able to gust up Fez because we benched it at that point. So either way, that's where we're going to end it. It's a fun deck. I love the burn. I like trying to do silly things like this. But yeah, it's hit or miss. And I'm not sure if this is the best way to play it. Hilda, I mean, is kind of cool. And the reversal energy to be able to attack with Magmortar is pretty cool. And I definitely think Fez, Ursaluna, Budew, it's like not very exciting, but it pairs great with the burn stuff. But yeah, if you're interested in trying it out, I'll put a thing in the description and copy and paste. And hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.